So. Hallöchen. Herzlich willkommen zu LA Noire. Computer sagt nein. Ja, so ungefähr. Aber jetzt sollten wir, ne, jetzt machen wir alles neu, verständlich. Du bist ja auch keine... Was bin ich? Also keine zwei Lenkräder. Ja, vielleicht doch. So. Auf geht's jetzt aber. Oh nein.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
So, vor dem 14 Adam ist noch nicht unterwegs. Ich muss kurz nochmal die Aufnahme pausieren. Gleich wieder da. Wieder da? Hallöchen. So, Fun Fact. In den 70er Jahren war das Hollywood-Zeichen so stark verfallen, dass Hugh Hefner eine Playboy-Party veranstaltet hat, um Spendengelder zur Renovierung zu sammeln. Das Schild wurde renoviert und später hat er auch noch die Grundstücke um das Schild herum gekauft und sie der Stadt geschenkt, damit der Ausblick auf das Schild nicht verbaut wird. Oh, nicht schlecht. Aber die Nähe hatte ich ja nicht vergessen. Recco, was macht die Arbeit? Erzähl mal. So, weiter geht's. Unser erster Fall, Ladies and Gentlemen.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Nein.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up? Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Happy Hunting, danke, werde ich haben.
This
So.
is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Suche Schauplätze gründlich, um Hinweise zu finden.
Look at this junk.
Die Lautstärke der Musik verringert sich, um zu signalisieren, dass alle Hinweise... Ja. Es werden akustische Signale, Controller-Vibrationen oder ein Lupensymbol. Sag mal, man kann das nicht mehr so schnell lesen hier. Hallo. Ja, geil.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Ich komm ja schon, warte.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Also Lupensymbol ist überhaupt kein Lupensymbol. Ich kann gar nichts interagieren.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Oder habt ihr da gerade ein Lupensymbol gesehen? Hey? Hinweise. Ein Blutfleck. Ein Blutspritzer an der Türe und am Boden der Gasse. Streifendienst schützen und dienen. Okay. Hintergrundinformationen zu Ereignissen, die mit deinen aktuellen Ermittlungen in Zusammenhang hängen. Naja, wie soll man denn so schnell lesen? Alter Falter, du.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Ja. Genau das. So, wisst ihr Bescheid, ne? Was hat das mit der Flasche hier auf sich?
Circumstantial.
Aber es wird mir kein Lupensymbol angezeigt. Ich verstehe das nicht. Wie soll ich denn Informationen raussuchen? Kann ich irgendwo einstellen? Kann ich das irgendwo einstellen? Hinweishilfe. Akustische Signale und Controller-Vibration weisen auf Objekte in der Nähe hin. Außer durch akustische Signale und Controller wird auch mit einem Lupensymbol... Ach, das ist also... Okay. Das war aus! Eine Stunde später und wir sind immer noch... Kann ich das irgendwo einstellen? Ja, was soll ich machen? Was hat denn dann nach oben hingeguckt? Ja, okay, lol. Es wurde aber wieder...
There's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Es wurde aber wieder kein Symbol, also kein Lupensymbol angezeigt. Was ist das denn? Keine Geduld gehabt.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
Da unten!
So we need to find a way up.
No good to me.
Nicht gut für mich.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Beweg dich auf ein Abflussrohr zu. ...2017. Ja, ich habe... Also das ist jetzt die 2017er Version.
How you doing, Cole? Found it
Glaube
yet?
ich. So, hier muss ja irgendwo die Waffe liegen, da.
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Okay, was? Kannst du ein Objekt manipulieren und nach interessanten Stellen suchen? Haltet die Position, sobald die Kamera leicht zoomt, damit die Kamera ganz... Okay, das war einfacher.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Ne?
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Werden ins Notizbuch eingetragen und können jederzeit während eines Falls angesehen werden. So, Notizbuch öffnen. Hinweise. Smith & Wesson Revolver, Seriennummer, bla bla, 2 Schüsse abgegeben. Ja, das war's auch schon. Ich habe sehr viele Hinweise. Du erhältst Intuitionspunkte, wenn du Erfahrung und Ränge erlangst. Setze die Intuitionspunkte ein, um deine Untersuchungen zu unterstützen. Okay. Ups. Tatort untersuchen. Eine Schießerei mit Verletzten bei 6th and Industrial, dem Lagerhausbezirk am Fluss. Die Zentrale hat 16 William geschickt, um dort nach Beweisen zu suchen. 16 William ist ein Detektivwagen der Central Division. Die Mordkommission ist vor Ort. Sie müssen in einer Sackgasse stecken, sonst würden sie das nie weitergeben. Okay. So, also die Waffe haben wir ja jetzt.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Um mein nächstes Ziel einzustellen. Boah, okay, warte mal. Das ist schon mal falsch. Mein nächstes Ziel. Ort. Ah, okay, Waffenladen. Als Ziel festlegen. Okay, okay. Erstmal hier klarkommen.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole.
Vom Sound her passt das Spiel so oder kann das ein Tick leiser oder lauter?
And help old ladies across the road.
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
So. Jetzt zeigen wir mal, wie hier die LA-Polizei fährt. Ja. Wir haben es eilig, Leute. So, rechts vor links können wir auch nicht. Aber eine rote Ampel kennen wir. Ganz richtig.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
So, es war der Butler im Garten. Meinst du den Butler, den man bei Lara Croft in den Gefrierschrank eingesperrt hat? Du meinst den Gärtner? Dini.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
24 Nickel gemaserter Rosenholzgriff. Achso. Warte mal. Mit Gärtnern kann ich's gut. Ja, ich weiß. Was war denn die Waffe jetzt nochmal gewesen? Scheiße. Knallharte Befragung. Ich muss nochmal zurück, einen Moment. Hinweise. Modell 27 vernickelt mit Perlmuttgriff. Vernickelt mit Perlmuttgriff. Merken Sie sich das bitte. Perlmuttgriff. Ich glaube, es hilft nicht unbedingt, dass im Buch alles auf Englisch steht. Das ist richtig, aber unten wird es ja vernickelt mit Perlen. Alles klar, danke. Farbiger Stahl, eckiger Griff. Poliertes Nickel. Was für permutterter Nickelgriff. Okay. Also auf Chris hören wir schon mal nicht. Er schreibt alles falsch auf. Ah. Rosenholzgriff. Eckiger Griff. Helles Nickel, runder Armeegriff. Was? Gebläuter Stahl. Geriffelter. Poliertes Nickel. Da haben wir es doch.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Ist das so? Ich weiß ja nicht. Danke, bitte. Das war ja permutterter Nickelgriff. Wo ist das jetzt wieder hergezaubert?
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Hab mich selbst ausgedenkt. Okay. Let's go! Woo! Hey, ich habe gesagt, wir kennen rote Ampeln. Egal. Eine
That wasn't so
Ausnahme.
hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true.
one-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Let's go! Machen Sie Platz da. Ganz eilig. Aber die Mucke ist teilweise echt nervig, ne? Also so, ich weiß es nicht. Kann man hier eigentlich blinken? Ah, ich muss hier rauf. Scheiße. Die Sackgasse. Uiuiui. Hier ist ein Unfall passiert, was soll das? Oh, rot, upsala. Okay, egal. Wir haben unser Bestes gegeben, aber Auto sagt nein. Hey! Okay, keine Kratzer. Nice. Wir sind im Einsatz, da geht das. Moxleys. So. Hat eine Tür einen goldenen Türgriff, kannst du hindurchgehen. Ich kann hindurchgehen, Alter. Um die Apartmentnummer einer verdächtigen Person herauszufinden. Schröder.
Schroeder, Apartment 2.
Apartment 2. Let's go. Gehen wir nach oben. Drei, hier ist 2. Gerd Schröder.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
Let's go, Schlägerei! Ui. Ui.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Also, kämpfen können wir. Schießen weiß ich noch nicht, aber wir heben erstmal unsere Mütze auf. Genau, so muss es. Das muss ja schon seine Ordnung haben hier, ne? Mystic Tales. Mystic, was machst du hier?
Doesn't appear to be connected.
Kannst schießen üben, er liegt. Mystic Tales. Interessant. Ein Apple. Oder ist das eine Pfirsich?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Ja, lass einmal abbeißen. Ja, leg einfach zurück.
Optimistic, Cole.
Okay, ne. Die Flasche brauchen wir auch nicht angucken.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Was hat denn der da gegessen? Aufmachen! Was da denn hier so Schönes? Okay. Was sind das für Namen hier? Schönes Notizbuch.
List of names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Ja, hier kann ich nicht schießen.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Bewaffnet und
Well, you
gefährlich.
picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units, a 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle, identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Let's go! Mary, wie geht's dir? Hallo nochmal. Und was für ein Ding? Gunnery Sergeant Hartmann. Gunnery.
Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oha, gleich eine Pumpe. Oh.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down.
Geil.
Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many many are in there?
Oh, ich
Take
wollte
it
schon noch.
slow.
Hoppala.
Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Chance, copper.
Macht er einen voll auf hier Scarface, Alter.
We got them all?
Voll
I think we
das.
got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Full Metal Jacket habe ich die gesehen.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Verfolgungsjagd.
Bowers, stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself.
Let's go.
Why, you watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
Wow.
Bowers, hold it right there!
Also der ist aber auch schnell unterwegs vor allem.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Doug, watch your fire!
Don't want to
Das
do
ist
this,
cool.
Wendell.
So,
Get
wie
down
ein
from there
Actionfilm
right
hier.
now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
Boah, Alter.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
Also, ja, das war sehr gut gesprungen auf jeden Fall.
It's over, Bowers!
Boah, wäre der jetzt nicht gesprungen, ne?
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Was hin?
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Leg dich nicht mit mir an, mein Freund.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Uh-oh.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Hey.
Der Typ hier, dieser eine Zeuge, ne? Der hier. Sieht aus wie der von Two and a Half Men. Oh, wie hieß denn der? Der Bruder von Charlie. Ich hab den Namen vergessen.
Officer, please. Tell me what's going on.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Beweise.
Can I...
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis.
Galleta. Galleta, geiler Name eigentlich. Galleta. Aber ich mache eine kurze Pinkelpause, bevor wir sie hier ausfragen. Gleich wieder da. Bis ja gleich. Bis ja gleich. So, wieder da. Anscheinend stört sie das, dass ich ihr Bild im Dings angucke. Und Moritz, der Urlauber, war kurz da. Was hat er denn geschrieben? Ich kann den Chat jetzt nicht nachverfolgen. Warte mal. Nee. Augenzeugenbericht. Was hat sie denn?
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Wenn du glaubst, dass ein Zeuge lügt, wähle Lüge. Um einen Zeugen der Lüge zu beschuldigen, musst du einen Beweis vorlegen. Drücke 3, um den Zeugen der Lüge zu beschuldigen.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Schießerei. Warte mal, irgendwas wollte ich gerade fragen. Ich hab's vergessen.
How dare you accuse me of lying? God, I think you're horrible.
A man is dead, Miss Scaletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Hinweise bringen Spuren und für Beweise für Verhöre. Und die Verhöre waren immer richtig knackig. Ja. Also das ist jetzt ja noch alles Tutorial, ne? Ich glaube, mit meinen ersten Fall habe ich noch gemacht und dann habe ich aufgehört zu spielen. Das einerseits nicht alles so durchfragen. Andererseits kannst du auch Hinweise verpassen, dann fehlen dir die Fragen. Ja. Wo ist denn der andere Typ hin? Deswegen Tatort immer gut untersuchen. Auf jeden Fall. Sie hat hier hinten irgendwas veranstaltet. Also Schuhe bringen mir, glaube ich, nichts, aber... Ja. Hier können wir nichts untersuchen. Hier aber. Büchlein.
Junk.
Junk. Nicht alle Objekte sind von deiner Untersuchung relevant. Ja.
Probably nothing.
Schade, Marmelade. Ich glaube, das war's hier. Drin zumindest. Hey, warte mal. Was ist das denn? Oh, falsche Szene. Kleiner Lurker, du. Was? Sky, Hallöchen auf jeden Fall. Vielen Dank für den Raid und herzlich willkommen an alle. Fortnite gab's. Hä? Achso, ja, Dini ohne Ad, ne? Ich denke mal, Fortnite gab. Fortnite muss es ja gewesen sein. Ja. Aber es gibt keine Clips mehr, ne? Ach, verdammt, stimmt. Alles gut. Es gibt keine Clips mehr. Komische Sache. Wieso gibt es keine Clips mehr? Aber trotzdem, danke für die Shoutouts. Ich krieg das nicht gebacken. Alles gut, Dini, alles gut. Kriegst du schon hin. So. Wie liefen dann die Runden, Sky? Erzähl mal. Auf jeden Fall nochmal vielen Dank für den Raid und herzlich willkommen an alle. Wie geht's, wie steht's und wie liefen die Runden? Habt ihr ein paar epische Dinger geholt oder was? Aber stimmt, wieso gibt's keine Clips? Einmal gewonnen und die anderen waren so, ja. Ja, wenigstens einmal gewonnen, reicht ja. Episch kann man das nennen, ja? Muss das. Und Hallöchen, Shadow Reaper. Wir reden nochmal mit der guten Dame hier. Okay, sie will nicht mehr mit uns sprechen. Gut.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Untersuchen den Kopf und die Arme des Opfers. Welchen Showdown-Player hast du denn? Bei mir funktionieren die ganzen Showdown-Player nicht so richtig, dass ich die nun entfernen musste. Der ist tot, vermute ich. Ja, ich denke auch, Chris. Ich hatte diesen Twitch-Guru-Gedönsbums gehabt. Der hat eigentlich funktioniert. Bevor das OBS-Update alles hier zerschossen hat bei mir. Ich muss ja OBS komplett neu einstellen. Ich werde ihn nochmal versuchen. Okay. Also sein Gesicht kann uns nichts mehr sagen. Hä? Ich bin der Mörder, was? Und Hallöchen Alice. Und da hat er nichts. Was hat er denn hier? Gehen Clips nicht, weil du in einer anderen Szene in OBS bist, wegen Aufnahme? Ne, ich bin ja jetzt in der richtigen Szene drin. Sonst wäre es richtig gewesen, Dini, ja. Ah, guck mal, hier hat er irgendwas. Bank of Arcadia. Wollt ihr Geld? $52, okay. Wieso hat er ihr Ringe gekauft? Alice, wie geht's dir denn? Also seine Arme haben gar nichts. Vielleicht unter den Achseln. Nee, unter den Achseln gucken wir lieber nicht. Zu wählen und drücke. Warte mal. Mir geht's heute gut. Gestern ging es mir schlecht. Weil am Fuß schlüpfe. Immer diese Fachgespräche, da fühle ich mich immer so, ob's nee. Hat er Ohrenschmalz? Ich weiß nicht, sieht man nicht. Ich glaube, wir sind fertig mit dem Untersuchen des Körpers.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Ein 32er. Wieso kein 33er? Wieder Leiche untersuchen? Nein. Will ich nicht. Nee, noch nicht. Keine 33er, weil die 32er ein 31er ist. Ein 31er ist besser, ja. Hast recht. Okay, also mit ihr können wir nicht mehr sprechen. Sie hat keinen Bock auf uns. Was hupen die denn hier? Ist doch nichts. Ey Kumpel, wieso läufst du weg? Guck mal, da ist doch die Waffe drin.
I'd like to see things from your point of view, but I can't seem to get my head that far
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Ah! Warte mal, okay.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Ne, eventuell hätte ich nach... Wieso sind da verschwommen hier? Hallo? Hinweise gebaut. Tonhülsen. Ja. Also dieser Check da oder was auch immer. Anscheinend brauche ich eine Brille, ja. Ist alles verschwommen hier. Also, was soll das? Oder weil wir mitten auf der Straße stehen, kann auch sein. Ja, ist doch gut jetzt. Waffenladen. Aber siehst du nicht, dass ich hier wenden will, oder was? Scheiße. Aber die will nicht mit uns sprechen. Warte mal. Upsi. Was? Tatort kontaminiert. Hä? Wieso denn Tatort kontaminiert? Hallo? So, warte, aber... Oder können wir doch mit ihr sprechen? Warte mal. Nee, sie will nicht. Die ist beleidigt auf uns. Ich hab doch gar nichts gemacht. Kann ich doch nichts für, dass die Leute so schreckhaft sind, Mensch. Ist auch so ein Kopf, nur um cool zu sein. Rotzt der Kaugummi-Count auf die Leiche. Ja, normal, hallo. Alter, hallo!
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside
Alter.
manner.
Blink doch, wenn du ablenken willst, ja. Ablenken. Was? Abbiegen willst, so rum. Ablenken. Oh mein Gott. Hallo, über Rot. Das ist wie eine Strafzeit, mein Freund. Ich will auch blinken. Wie geht das hier? Oh, falsche Taste, sorry. Oh, Glück gehabt. So, gib mal links ab jetzt. Ui. Ui. Glück gehabt. Sag mal. Kannst du nicht rechts abbiegen, wenn ich... Sag mal. Wenn ich vorbeifahre. Hallo, was stimmt mit euch nicht? Die haben es voll auf mich abgesehen. Seht ihr das? Alter, perfekt eingeparkt. Das kann nicht jeder. Das kann nicht jeder.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I...
Moritz! Hallo! Ja, ich hab gedacht, da kommt eine scheiß Sequenz und dann kommt sowas. Wie geht's im... was macht der Urlaub? Schönes Wetter oder was?
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for help. Alter, 27, 29 Grad, ey. Bei uns soll es am Wochenende jetzt 24 Grad werden, also morgen. Ich berichte später mal. Bürger kommen. Alles klärchen, mach das. Bin ja noch ein bisschen da. 2 Stunden. So, Hinweis. Oh, wir sind nicht mehr verschwommen. Mordwaffe gewartet. Ich will auch einen Burger oder Sonne. Also, ich hätte gern beides. Juwelier Hartfields. Da müssen wir hin. Als Ziel festlegen. So. Sonne und Burger, ja, auf jeden Fall. Jetzt Zeit, dass es wärmer wird hier. Chillige Mucke. Ich muss wieder auf Toilette. Scheiße, ey. Edgar Kalu befragen. Machen wir.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Der lügt doch.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Woo.
Kalu, get back here!
Boah, darf ich den abknallen, oder was? Boah. Oh. Okay, ich darf ihn doch nicht abknallen. Ich darf nur Warnschüsse machen. Okay.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
An einem Projekt? Was für ein Projekt denn? Egal, wir machen aus dem alten Amerika das neue Amerika.
Kalu, get back here!
Hey! Ich hab doch vorbeigeschossen! Sag mal! Anscheinend ja nicht. Ich habe zu gutes Aim anscheinend.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Mercy!
Through my top balcony. Oh, this?
Too late, Kalu! Stop or I will shoot!
Geil, okay, das ist nice.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Okay. Unsere erste hier Verhörung. Woo!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So. Kurzes Päuslein. Ich muss wieder auf Toilette, meine Damen und Herren. Tut mir sorry. Aber Kaffee muss raus, will raus. Deswegen, bis gleich. Ja, bis gleich. Weiter geht's. Was ist das hier? Ja? Edgar Kalu verhaften. Okay. Sie sind verhaftet. Ach so, das ist okay. Okay. Protokoll war das. Mordgeständnis erlangen. Du kannst jederzeit bei einem Verhör die Operation... Was? Operation oder Option? Besitzer des Juweliergeschäfts und Mordverdächtiger. Beweis durchgehen wählen. Was haben wir denn für Beweise? Er heißt wirklich Fickman. Fickman. Du arbeitest an einem Buch. Ja, nice. Wollte ich voll
Can I
überlesen.
ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Okay.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Einsatz von Intuition kannst du durchprüfen bei Befragungen. Intuition einsetzen. Einmal. I. Was haben wir denn? Eine Antwort entfernen. Community befragen. Was? Community fragen? Um Statistiken zu sehen, wie andere Detectives bei dieser Fragenserie vorgegangen sind. Aha. Okay. Übrig 0. Wahrheit.
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Whoops. Verkackt.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Junge, was verschluckt? Was schreit er mich so an?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So, Schießerei.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Der behutsame Einsatz von Intuition kann zu Durchbrüchen bei Befragungen und Verhören.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
Auch falsch.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Ich bin ein sehr guter
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of
Detektiv
yourself.
auf jeden Fall. Jetzt wird wieder angeschrien.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Aber so ganz genau verstehe ich das mit dem Links nicht, ne?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Mhm. Ja, okay, ja, okay. Anzweifeln.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Verstehe ich gerade nicht.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I. Community-Befragen machen wir mal. Anzweifeln, 100%. Oha, okay, machen wir das mal.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Polizeischule abgeschlossen. Woo. Aber was ich jetzt nicht gerade so verstanden habe, ne, deswegen habe ich zweimal verkackt, beziehungsweise eigentlich 3-mal. Also beim ersten Mal habe ich ja auch Lüge genommen und es war falsch. Deswegen habe ich jetzt die anderen 2 Male anzweifeln und richtig gemacht, ne? Und das war auch falsch. Deswegen habe ich jetzt nicht so ganz verstanden, warum, wieso, weshalb, warum. Aber okay. Naja. Egal. Der Officer zeigt solide Ermittlungsmethodik, Befähigung an der Dienstwaffe, höchste physische Leistungsstärke und ausgeprägte Verhörinstinkte. Haben wir alles, ja. Der Fahrersitz.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Alles klar. Verlassen das Fahrzeug. Dann gehen wir mal. Das sieht komplett anders aus auf einmal, ne? In so einem Anzug, sag ich mal. Als jetzt in
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Oh, I wish I could afford that. Harry says he'll sing. Only if I guarantee he walks.
Hä? Okay. Anstatt durch die offene Tür zu gehen, öffnet er lieber die andere. Macht Sinn. Macht Sinn.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the
Fahrzeug
warehouse.
freigeschaltet. 2 von 95. Alter Walter, okay.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th
So,
and Sarah.
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work
Oh,
together. Don't be so
so grün,
touchy.
Junge.
Grew up in
Das
San
ging aber
Francisco.
schnell, du.
My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Green OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat.
Also Gelb haben die anscheinend hier nicht gehabt, ne?
So you won the
Das ist nur
Silver
Rot
Star.
und Grün direkt.
I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah, now I get it. Unfit for service. Now fuck you, Phelps. I earned
Ja,
a
das Auto
bravery
nicht wenigstens
citation
waschen
during the
könnten.
Suda
Hä?
riot.
Das ist das Auto nur von einer Seite schmutzig.
Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman.
Oh, voilà.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Ja, kannst du nicht aufpassen, oder was?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Wo ist denn der? Hallo? Der rennt weg. Zu spät gecheckt, dass er wegrennt. Ey, 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 ey. Fängt ja gut an hier.
All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
And Americans recognize quality whether they're in New York, Milwaukee, Chicago, or Los Angeles.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Ja. Okay.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Freundchen, wo willst du nur hin?
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
So muss das. Ein Kopf an jeder Ecke. Kläre ein Straßenverbrechen auf. Okay, okay. Hey, Rang 2 schon. Geil. Schnauze.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okay, aber ihr Lieben, jetzt haben wir es. So, jetzt haben wir es. Ich muss leider aufhören. Ich muss noch Sachen klären. Wegen dem scheiß Auto jetzt doch noch. Ja. Deswegen machen wir jetzt Feierabend. Schon mal an YouTube. Vielen Dank fürs Einschalten. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Part wieder. Bis bald.